Building your own robot is both fun and exciting, but when it comes to powering your homemade robot, your options are very much limited. Obviously, our choice would be to go with the lithium-ion battery pack, as they are both rechargeable and have a good battery life. But when you are constrained within a budget, it is a challenge to keep these batteries as reusable as possible. Today, we are going to make a highly reusable yet cheapest form of battery pack using lithium-ion batteries. Hi everyone, I'm Pavish, and let's build an expandable series lithium-ion battery pack. Before we start off with the build, let me give you a small backstory to this idea. Sourcing components for my robotics projects has been a bit rough during this pandemic. For some components, I was lucky enough to get them locally, but for other components like the sensors and the boards, my only option was to purchase them online and wait for a week to get them delivered. Besides a bit of waiting and a slightly extra delivery charges, they were totally worth it. But that was not the same for the batteries. Lithium-ion batteries cost around 120 rupees online. Along with an additional 80 rupees delivery charge, it summed up to 200 rupees for a single 18650 lithium-ion cell. But I was able to get them locally for around 100 apiece. I got lucky with the cells, but I wasn't lucky enough to get a battery holder for them. It wasn't available locally, and the online price for a single battery holder is same as that of an online battery, which is around 200 rupees a piece. That is too much. I got thinking. I bought 4 cells. One project needs a 3S battery pack, other needs 4S, and a small project needs 2S. That means even if I spend that much on battery holders just to make my lithium-ion cells reusable as much, once I build my battery pack, I am still going to need more of those holders for upcoming projects. So I had to find another way and set out to make a battery pack circuit that can provide the flexibility of increasing or decreasing the number of batteries in series, while giving a higher reusability for every single cell at a very cheap price. Let's begin. The answer was these 5mm DC jacks. This plug and connector pair costs around 25 rupees or less. First step is to give each of these batteries their own plugs. Second step is to design our expandable series battery pack. These connectors have 3 terminals: tip, sleeve and ground break. The ground break pin is an insertion detection pin. It is built in such a way that it is normally closed with the sleeve, aka ground, and when a DC plug is inserted, the connection opens. Here, in this connector, in a normal state, when we test the conductivity between the ground and ground break pins, we can hear the buzzer. In this plug inserted state, the conductivity test outputs no buzzer as the connection is now open. Using this, let's design an up to 4S expandable battery pack circuit. These jacks are connected in series. The first jack provides the positive of the battery, while the last one provides the negative. The ground break pins of all these jacks are shorter with their respective positive pins. Then an additional indication circuit is added to each jack. This consists of an LED and a resistor in series. Whenever a plug is inserted into a jack, it breaks the connection between that jack's tip and the sleeve pin and thereby allowing current to flow through the indicator circuit. Thus, the LED of the respective jack glows whenever a battery is inserted into it. As we have a rough circuit diagram, let's get on with it. Now let's test it with a multimeter. For one cell, when we check the voltage, it's around 4 volts. Let's insert into the board. You can see the LED glowing. And now the output will be around 4 volts. When we insert the second cell, it is now in 2S configuration and the output will be around 8 volts. When we insert the third cell, it's in 3S configuration and the output will be around 12 volts. When we insert the fourth cell, now it's in 4S configuration and the output will be 16 volts. As you could see, it's perfectly working, giving the output as we desired. Both the board and the batteries are still reusable, both as a single cell or as a battery pack. Hope you found this interesting and useful. If you did, consider liking this video, subscribing to this channel and make sure to click the bell icon to get notified. This is Pavish signing off. Thanks for watching.